What's up, comic and pop culture fans? James of Hunter Comics here, and I don't always show off my unboxings, but I'm showing you this one because I think there's a lot of spicy meatballs in this batch, which you're gonna want to see. Maybe by the time this video airs, we might already be at or just past 30,000 subscribers. So it's been an amazing over 3 years with you guys. Thank each and every last one of you. And you just know for that 40,000 subscriber giveaway, we're going to have to give away something actually insane. But yes, 30,000 subscriber giveaway. Someone is getting the first appearance of Vision. All right, let's move on to the unboxing. Marvel Tales 106. 1979 reprint of 1973, I think, first appearance of Punisher. So it's only 4 or 5 years after. So it's the first ever reprint of the first appearance of Punisher. It's got some nice value. This was my custom label submission, so you're going to see a bunch of that. And believe it or not, at a 9.2, that's still got a ridiculous value. So that actually is a not bad payday right there. I did get Daredevil 183. I've been getting this book in a lot. Trying for the 9.8. I'm getting pretty close on this one. Newsstand edition. I got the custom label too. Just absolutely iconic cover right there. Who's that? Zek? No, it is a Frank Miller cover. Duh. It's in the 180s. Okay. Classic Frank Miller cover. I gotta hit you with Daredevil 168. Yes, I did own a 9.8 of this. I did sell that. But I've got another high-grade copy. 8.5 with white pages. Custom label. Remember, they misspelled her name on the cover. I think I was hoping for a 9, but I will definitely take an 8.5, especially since it's got that white pages. So I'm good with that. First appearance of Silver Sable. It's one of those second printings that I actually like more than the first. So I'm going to show you that right now with the second print. I love the fact that it's all silver. And obviously I swung for the custom label with the black suit because after all, he's wearing the black suit there. So always love that. Label first appearance or first full appearance of Archangel, I guess you could say. Very nice. 9.6, not bad. This next one's a fluke. First appearance of Nimrod, X-Men 191. Newsstand copy did get the 8, which is good, but books like this, you really need it to be in the 9s. All right, you know what? It's just another really affordable one for the antique shop. Now, this next book has been one I've been trying to get forever. I almost don't even want to sell it if it weren't for the fact that I do need the money. First appearance of Gambit. I think that is my first 9.8. Excuse me, second appearance of Gambit. It's been debunked, right? 266. It's been one I've been on the hunt for forever, man. You know what? I'm pretty happy about that. I don't know. Maybe that'll be like an antique shop only sale. I don't know. And then, man, right after it, this is one, I have gotten a 9.8 of this before, although I think that was an off-white to white pages, so this one did get the white pages. First appearance of Rogue. That ain't nothing there, folks. That ain't nothing. Very nice. That might wind up on my eBay page. You always want to have, if you have an eBay page, you want some spicy, pretty stuff sitting there, stuff that people really want. That just helps the other books to sell too. So 244, first Jubilee. Gotten that quite a few times in 9.8. So here it is again. Don't think I ever swung for the custom label. So there you have it. Then we have the classic Jim Lee cover. 268. I think my cousin once told me that this is his favorite cover of all time. I wonder if that is still true. Maybe he'll be interested. Yeah, that's a great one. Just 2 issues after the first appearance of Gambit right there, 1990. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Looking good with that custom label. This is the first appearance of Mr. Sinister, 221. Looking real good there. Once again, folks, 9.8. So we got 3 9.8s in a row. That's a turkey right there with bowling lingo. Looks real good. Next up, we got the first appearance of Apocalypse. Did get the 9.6 on that. And shockingly, I was looking up this book. This is a book that's come down significantly. A 9.6 of this book is like a hair over $100. So it's pretty crazy that a 9.8 is like $300 and then a 9.6 is $200 less. That's pretty wild to me, but whatever. Then we have Gambit #1, which I'm going to be selling on eBay exclusively with raws of 2, 3, and 4. Same with Storm #1, first Storm solo series, which I'll sell with raws of 2, 3, and 4. That actually, for some reason, the composition of that with the custom logo, I think that's one of my favorites, man. That looks really good to me. Good candidate for a custom label. Actually, this next one's a particularly good custom label candidate as well. Web of Spidey 118. First Scarlet Spider right there. Ben Reilly, the clone. Solo adventure right there. I love this. Being a 90s fan, Scarlet Spider was like the coolest. So that's pretty sick. And that might actually be my first one I've ever gotten of that. I think so. So really happy about that. Then we only have a few of the non-custom labels, like a Star Wars 42. That's a classic. White Pages is pretty nice on that. So, rock and roll. Second one I've gotten of that. And Simpsons #1. And now we're going to go ahead and switch on over to all the pre-1975 stuff. So this is the stuff with tougher paper, tougher everything. So you're not going to see any 9.8s, certainly. We lower the bar quite a bit, but there's some really spicy stuff in that. Let me go get that box. We've got Forever People #1. And that is the first appearance of Darkseid, first full appearance, rather, and first appearance of Forever People. And it did have a grease marker, which you can see they mostly got out right there. There were a couple things, but honestly, if it weren't for that, and it looks perfect from the back. I definitely agree with their White Pages. So Action Comics 400, it's an anniversary issue. I just thought it was particularly sharp, and you know what? I was right, because it got the 9.2. Remember, those of you that don't know, you see me get a lot of 9.8s and stuff. Doesn't really happen on pre-1975. The paper is different. People weren't collecting in that way. Comic shops didn't exist. Everything was from newsstands. So things like 9s and 9.2s, pretty phenomenal. Batman 226, Neil Adams cover, first appearance of the 10-Eyed Man. All black spine. And that is White Pages 9.2 for 1970. That is a 54-year-old book right there, getting such a near perfect grade. That's pretty incredible right there, especially with that black spine, man. That could be a favorite from this mission. We'll see. We do have Showcase 77, first appearance of the Angel and the Ape, getting a 9. Wow. 1968, we got the 9 on that. Very clean. Very nice. Green Lantern 85, the award-winning Speedy becomes a heroin addict issue, classic cover too. 8.5. Fun fact, I do own a 9.8 of this. I was just telling you how tough it is to get a 9.8. Batman 247, Christmas cover, 9.2 white. Bronze Age Bats, 9.2 white. Not bad. That'll be on eBay. Special Marvel Edition. So the famous one is obviously 15, because that's the first appearance of Shang-Chi. But these other ones were just so nice, I had to send them. 11, awesome Sergeant Fury, Cap, and Bucky cover right there. 9.4. That is actually already sold. So. The only 9.8 in the whole batch. I was telling you, you don't really get that on anything before 1975. It's not impossible. It can happen. Unfortunately, of all the books in the entire submission, this one was the most random. Not gonna lie, but you know what? Getting a 9.8, 20 center, 9.8, that's insane. That's just insane. So, like this number 13, That's already gone. Sold them as a bundle the second I saw them come in. Then we have, here it is, for Shang-Chi. 15, got the 9. Not bad. Not bad at all. That also, again, sold for Shang-Chi. White Pagers. I was more impressed with this, although if we're going to be honest, I thought if I was going to get a 9.8 out of any of these books, I actually thought this was going to be the one. Second appearance of Shang-Chi, first appearance of Midnight. It's also the last issue of Special Marvel Edition. I actually thought this one was perfect enough to get the 9.8. Got the 9.4. I'm not going to complain. You do not complain about anything in the 9s from before 1975. So, yep. Works for me. So Swamp Thing, there were some disappointments in the Swamp Thing. Number 7, first meeting of Swamp Thing and Batman. 8.5, that's fine. Thought it was a little bit better. Cream to Off-White Pages is a little disappointing, though. Is what it is. Number 3, this is, I think, the most disappointing of the whole batch. I thought this thing was like a 9.2, 9.4. First Patchwork Man, first appearance of Abby Arcane. 7.5. Again, I thought it was like a 9.2. So what the heck happened? I mean, I'm looking at this thing. It still looks like it belongs in the 9s. So it's a bit of a surprise. But when you submit the vintage stuff, that's going to happen. You're going to have more surprises, and they're not always going to be the best. Swamp Thing number 2, first appearance of Dr. Anton Arcane. And Patchwork Man cameo. So number 2, that's a particularly awesome book right there. I once owned a 9.6 of that. I miss it dearly. Then we have a run of the Marvel feature, like number 2, which is the second appearance of Defenders. Wish it was the first, but no, the second 9.0 White Pager. Not bad. Not bad, man. All right, then we have number 5, Ant-Man series. Marvel feature number 5. It's when they got away from the Defenders and they started doing just some Ant-Man stuff. Number 3, back to the Defenders we go. Not bad. And Marvel feature number 10. Some more of the Ant-Man stuff. All this is going to be up on my eBay. Number 8. Another one. Origin of Ant-Man. That's a pretty one. I like that. A couple more disappointments. 128 of ASM. I thought this was like a 9.4. Did get white pages, but it did land at 8.5. Definitely hoping for the 9s in that, but that's all right. ASM, white pager, high grade. This one's like tied for worst. It's not a key, but I thought the cover was amazing. And guys, you want to hear a joke? I thought this was a 9.6. Submariner 48, again, not a key. But it is an awesome cover for sure. And sometimes I submit if I love the cover and I think the grade's good enough. Do not know. I do not know. Okay. Last 2 books. I have a Supergirl number 1, 9.2. First time I've ever submitted that. There's a lot of firsts for me in this submission. Not bad. 1972, number 1. And our very last book is going to be the first ever Thing solo issue, white pages. This is nice. 9.6, 1973. I actually have to give some props to my presser on this book. Did a particularly good job, so thank you, Lee. That's looking mighty clean right there. So I'm really happy, and yeah, yes sir, looking real good. And that's actually a great way, I think, to end it. I'll end it on a strong note, a 9.6 Marvel Feature 11. Unfortunately, I have to say that is also sold. 90% of everything that you're seeing is up for sale. It's going to be on my eBay page. Some stuff I'm bringing to the antique shop only, and some stuff I might do claim sale only. So I hope you enjoyed. What's the next batch you think I should send in? Let me know as always, and keep on hunting. Make sure to come down to Sentiment Depot Antiques and Collectibles, where I'm set up with all of my comics, located at 238 West Delaware Ave, Pennington, New Jersey. Open every day except for Monday and Tuesday. Enjoy 10% off from Wednesday to Friday. See you there.